my goodness. Darlings, grab your wine glasses and settle in, because what I'm about to tell you about Love and Marriage Huntsville will have you absolutely clutching your pearls. This tea is so hot, it's practically boiling over. And trust me, you're going to want to hear every single scandalous detail. Let me start by saying that we all know reality TV can get messy. But what's happening right now with OWN Network and Carlos King? It's beyond anything we've ever seen before. We're talking about a lawsuit that's so explosive, it's making previous reality TV scandals look like child's play. Now, let me break this down for you piece by juicy piece. OWN Network and Carlos King, you know, the genius producer who's been serving us drama on a silver platter for years, are facing a lawsuit that has everyone in the industry talking. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone. From network executives to production assistants, nobody can stop whispering about what's really going on behind those carefully crafted scenes. But here's where it gets really interesting, sweeties. This isn't just your typical reality TV drama with cast members throwing drinks at each other or starting social media feuds. No. This is the kind of scandal that has high-powered lawyers canceling their vacation plans and network executives having emergency meetings at midnight. We're talking about serious allegations that could shake the very foundation of how reality TV operates. Let's talk about that leaked reunion footage because, honey, that's where this whole mess started to unravel. Someone, and we still don't know who, but we'll get to those theories in a minute, leaked raw, unedited footage from the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. And when I say raw, I mean RAW. We're talking about the kind of behind-the-scenes moments that were never, ever meant to see the light of day. Picture this. Cast members caught on camera saying things that would make their publicists faint. Private conversations that expose just how real reality TV really is. And behind-the-scenes arguments that show just how much tension there is when the perfectly edited version isn't running. The footage was so explosive that OWN Network practically broke the internet trying to take it down. But you want to know what's really got everyone's tongues wagging? The theories about who leaked that footage. Some industry insiders are convinced that Carlos King himself orchestrated the whole thing. And honestly, can you blame them for thinking that? The man is known for knowing exactly how to keep his shows in the spotlight. More drama means more ratings, and more ratings means more money. It's reality TV 101. But wait, it gets even better. Another theory floating around suggests that a cast member leaked the footage as an act of revenge. Apparently, not everyone is happy with how they're being portrayed on the show. Shocking, I know. There are whispers that someone got fed up with the manipulation and decided to pull back the curtain on the whole operation. And then there's the most scandalous theory of all, that someone inside OWN Network deliberately leaked the footage to sabotage Carlos King. Now, wouldn't that be something? There's been talk for months about tension between Carlos and the network executives. Some say they're not happy with his methods. Others claim they want to bring in fresh blood to shake things up. Could this leak have been an inside job to push him out? The way OWN handled this whole situation? Don't even get me started. Instead of addressing the scandal head-on like professionals, they released this vague, wishy-washy statement about investigating the situation. Please. If they really didn't know where the leak came from, wouldn't they be turning the place upside down trying to find out? Their response was so suspicious, it only made people dig deeper. And now the lawsuit is claiming that OWN knew about the leak but didn't act fast enough to prevent it. Can you imagine the implications if that's true? We're talking about potential negligence, breach of contract, and who knows what else. If this goes to trial, and honey, I'm praying it does, OWN might have to release internal emails, contracts, and all sorts of juicy behind-the-scenes communications. The tea that could spill from that? We might need an ocean to hold it all, but hold on to your wigs, because we haven't even gotten to the most shocking part yet. Let's talk about Destiny Payton, because what's happening with her story is absolutely heartbreaking. There are serious allegations floating around about grooming and manipulation, both in her personal life and within the entertainment industry. And let me tell you, the more you dig into this, the darker it gets. Think about it. We all watched Destiny go from being this strong, confident, outspoken woman to someone who seemed different, more withdrawn, more defensive, especially when anyone tried to ask about her personal life. At first, everyone assumed it was just the stress of being on reality TV. We all know how that pressure can change people. But now we're hearing that there might have been something much more sinister going on behind the scenes. According to sources, And these are people who were close to the situation. Destiny might have been manipulated by someone powerful in the industry. We're talking about someone who allegedly controlled her career moves, influenced her relationships, and even dictated what she could and couldn't say on the show. And the scariest part? She might not have even realized what was happening to her. That's the thing about grooming. It's slow, it's calculated, and it happens over time. The victim often doesn't even realize they're being manipulated until it's too late. And now people are starting to connect the dots between Destiny's situation and some of that leaked footage. Apparently, there were conversations about her personal life in those clips that were never meant to be public. But here's what's really making people suspicious: OWN Network's role in all of this. If someone was really controlling Destiny behind the scenes, why didn't the network step in? Were they so focused on ratings that they ignored what was happening to one of their cast members? Because let's be honest, drama equals ratings. And the more chaos there is in a reality star's life, the more people tune in. When Destiny finally addressed these rumors, her response left everyone with more questions than answers. Instead of denying everything outright, she gave us this cryptic statement about how people are always going to talk, but they don't know the full story. Now, I don't know about you, but if someone accused me of being groomed or manipulated, I'd be setting the record straight faster than you can say reality TV drama. And let's talk about how this whole situation might be connected to something bigger. Think about it. We've seen this pattern before in the entertainment industry. Remember Britney Spears and her conservatorship? Or Kesha's battle with her producer? How many more stories are out there waiting to be told? How many more reality stars are being controlled and manipulated while we sit at home, thinking we're just watching entertainment? The more OWN tries to contain this situation, the worse it looks. They're removing clips left and right, threatening legal action against anyone who shares the footage, and trying to silence people who speak out. But honey, we all know that once something hits the internet, it's there forever. People have seen what they weren't supposed to see, and they're asking questions that nobody seems to want to answer. And you know what's really interesting? The silence from certain cast members. These are people who usually can't wait to share their opinion about everything, but suddenly they're quiet as church mice. Makes you wonder what they know, doesn't it? What have they seen? What are they afraid of? Let's talk about Carlos King for a minute, because his role in all of this is fascinating. The man's built his entire career on creating dramatic, must-watch reality TV moments. But could his methods finally be catching up with him? There are rumors that some cast members are refusing to film unless changes are made. Others are supposedly threatening to expose even more secrets if they're pushed too far. The really heartbreaking part in all of this is the human cost. We're so used to seeing these people as characters in a show that we sometimes forget they're real people with real lives, real feelings, and real struggles. If these allegations about manipulation and control are true, how many lives have been affected? How many people have been hurt in the pursuit of ratings? But mark my words, darlings, this story is far from over. The lawsuit is just getting started, and if OWN and Carlos King don't handle this properly, we could be looking at a scandal that changes reality TV forever. With all these rumors and legal allegations flying around, the truth could end up being even more shocking than anything we've imagined. Think about the implications. If these allegations are proven true, if the manipulation and control are exposed, how many other shows could come under scrutiny? How many other networks might find themselves facing similar accusations? This could be the moment that pulls back the curtain on the entire reality TV industry. Love and marriage. Huntsville will never be the same after this, that's for certain. The question isn't just whether it will survive, but whether it should. Because sometimes, darlings, the price of entertainment is just too high. The damage to real people's lives, the manipulation, the control. At what point do we say enough is enough? So keep your eyes peeled and your ears open, because this story is still unfolding. And something tells me the biggest bombshells are yet to come. After all, in the world of reality TV, the real drama always happens when the cameras stop rolling. The lawsuits, the leaked footage, the allegations of grooming and manipulation. This could be just the tip of the iceberg. And remember, darlings, when the truth finally comes out, and it always does, nothing in reality TV will ever be quite the same again. The power dynamics, the behind-the-scenes manipulation, the carefully crafted narratives, it could all come crashing down. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what needs to happen. So there you have it. Loves, the complete, unfiltered, piping hot tea about what's really going on with love and marriage Huntsville. And trust me, we're going to need bigger cups because something tells me this story is far from over. The truth is still unfolding, and honey, it's going to be one wild ride. Keep watching this space because when it comes to this scandal, we're just getting started. And remember, you heard it here first. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go refill my teacup. Something tells me we're going to need plenty more for what's coming next.